A wonderful day to you, our day viewers. Welcome to another edition of the Complete Sports Updates. My name is Habib Kuranga. This is the show where we bring to you the latest and trending stories in the world of sports. Team Nigeria finished on a very high note in the just concluded African Games in Ghana, with only Egypt ahead on the medal table. The team will be hoping to continue their impressive and highly spirited performance ahead of the 2024 Olympics in Paris. These, alongside other interesting topics, shall be discussed right here. Do sit back, relax, and enjoy, because this is the Complete Sports Updates. Joining me on today's episode is James Agberobi, and together we shall be taking you through the rounds as far as the sporting stories in this week's episode is concerned. Welcome to the show, James.
Thank you very much.
Yes, so what a way to begin the show with the African Games currently being wrapped up, and Nigeria finished on a very impressive note with 120 medals in totality. Only behind Egypt's 189 medals won. And to be honest with you, people have been so very impressed with the performance of these guys. So what do you have to say as regards to the tournament in general from the team Nigeria's perspective?
Personally, me, I never really had that belief in them that they're going to do this, do so well in this just concluded African Games, because we never really heard about their preparations. It was also scanty, the report about the different teams that were preparing for the competition. All of a sudden, for them to just explode at the main tournament, check out wrestling where Nigeria dominated, check out weightlifting where Nigeria won all the gold medals at hand. The track and field too, Nigeria really did well. So it's a good sign that this year's Olympics hopefully is going to be a good one for Nigeria. The last Olympics, Nigeria won the silver and bronze. So hopefully with what we saw in Accra, Ghana, I think this competition should give us a belief that the team will come back with a couple of medals. Maybe at that time we win gold, because the last time Nigeria won gold was in 1996 Olympics. They won a gold in Sydney 2000. What happened was the 4x4 team, they won silver, but the American team that won gold, one of the athletes was found with doping. He was found. He got, I think, he spiked his system, and they had to strip them of the gold medal and give it to Nigeria. That was that Nigeria have been able to win 3 gold medals at the Olympics. Since then, we've not won any gold, either silver or bronze. So, with what we've seen, what we saw at the just concluded All Africa Games, Africa Games, because they don't call it All Africa Games again. I think expectations are high. Nobody gave them the chance, because we're looking at teams like South Africa, the other North African teams, Nigeria, Tunisia, but the team Nigeria really did well. Sometimes you begin to imagine which sports the Egyptians did that gave them such gap.
Exactly.
Before they officially opened the game, they've already started piling up, picking up medals. So, but the good one for the Nigerian team, they were able to bounce back, and they gave everybody something to smile about. So we're looking forward to the Paris Olympics, and hopefully we're going to land our first gold medal since 2000.
Yes, it's very wonderful for Team Nigeria because 47 gold medals, 33 silvers, and also 40 bronzes. Making up 120 medals in total is actually very impressive. With only Egypt's 101 gold medals, 46 silvers, as well as 42 bronze medal, which made up the 189 medals, and they are also ahead of South Africa with 32 gold medals, 32 silvers, as well as 42 bronze, which make South Africa to rack up 106 medals, and with Algeria and Tunisia, rounding up the top 5. So now, with this impressive stats of Nigeria, do you really think that they can, continue this impressive and highly spirited performance, and probably take it to the Olympic Games and do something very, very incredible as far as that tournament over in Paris is concerned?
Yeah, like I said, this is a good word. It's like what they did in Accra is like a preparation for the main Olympics. What better way to prepare for a major tournament like the Olympic? Like compared to doing so well at the African Games. Where apart from a few sports that there are some sports that are not even they are not popular in Nigeria, but I think they still pick medals there. So which means we have athletes who, if given the right preparation and the motivation, they can go far. You know, so this Accra Sport African Games, I mean, it gave us the confidence that we have athletes who are going to take to rub shoulders with the elites, because the Olympics is far different from the African Games. But the advantage of the African Games, like it's like a mini Olympics. You know, you're giving them the opportunity to test athletes. There are some who had their first major tournament, you know, by taking part in the African Games, and they give a good account of themselves. So, like I said, hopefully we hope that these guys will take this form to Paris and, you know, come back with a couple of medals, and not just any medal. At least let's hear our national anthem at the Olympics. The last time, like I said, the last time we heard our national anthem was way back in 1996. That's like how many years ago? So it won't be a bad idea if we hear our national anthem. And which better way to do that than to pick up a gold medal?
Definitely. And before we move to the next topic over there, let's make our viewers be aware that Nigeria's most successful outing in the Olympic history was actually the Atlanta 1996, yes, where they won 6 medals in total. 2 gold medals, 1 silver, as well as 3 bronzes.
Yes.
2 in football, 1 in football, and as well as 1 in athletics. In long jump, yeah, that's part of athletics, if I'm not wrong. So that's it. By the way, so for Nigeria now, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, when the announcement was actually made, Finidi George being the interim manager before the World Cup qualifiers, pending the time they sort themselves out as regards to the coach that they will appoint going into that tournament, and tongues were actually eyebrows were actually raised, and saying Finidi George is won't really bring something new to the table, and surprisingly they played against Black Stars of Ghana in Marrakesh, Morocco, and they defeated these guys by 2-1, all thanks to Cyril Desa's penalty, as well as Ademola Lookman's second half strike, meaning that Jordan Ayew's penalty was mere consolation. So what do you have to say as regards to the performance of these guys, and do you think that the momentum will actually be maintained going into the World Cup qualifiers against South Africa in June?
Well, there's at least from between now and June, so we are looking at 3 months.
Yes.
So within that period, a lot of things can happen. Injuries can set in, players can lose form. I know it will be the end of the season, so a lot of things can happen. So it's a good thing that the FIFA window at least took advantage of it, and what better way to prepare for a World Cup qualifier, even though it's still a bit away, to beat your arch rival. Ghana. The last time Super Eagles did that was 2006. That was like 18 years ago. So the good thing to break that streak. So and Finidi George, I think he did well. After the game, I listened to his post-match, and he said he didn't really change much. That it won't be a good idea if you just want to come on board with a new strategy entirely. You might take the players some time to adapt. So he maintained the same pattern, but he had to tweak some little things, especially in the attack.
Yes.
Because if you watch the game against Ghana, it was a 3-5-2 formation. He said at the AFCON, it was just Osimhen that was up front, so it was too tasking. So he had to come up with something that, okay, let's have a twin strike force at least, so that they can complement each other. And so, like I said, it's a good one, especially the fact that the Super Eagles job is open. So what better way to prepare for it? Like an audition, it's having an audition. So what better way to prepare for it than to play these games? And the good thing is he defeated the Black Stars, who have been headache for the Super Eagles. So hopefully they will be able to take the positives from here and then go into the World Cup qualifiers. And remember that the game against Ghana, we missed a couple of players, but still able to come up with the result. So it's a good one for him, good one for the team. Let's just hope that they build on it.
Yes, definitely, it's a good one for Finidi George and the boys, and hopefully, just like what James said, hopefully they'll bring positive results against South Africa come June. Thank you very much for the wonderful and insightful analysis. So,
Thank you.
viewers, this is where we will be drawing the curtain as far as today's episode is concerned. Do take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.